Many years ago, I took my finger and I put it in. Hold on, this is the wrong bloody script. Oh, Jordan, you're useless. I'm gonna tell you a story. 1 year ago, and a couple of days that we don't really mention, the fight for Century occurred. Two YouTubers, once friends in a Bed Wars series, then the biggest enemies. You can call it some Anakin and Obi-Wan Fallout story. It was the scrap of Century, a build-up more intense than the build-up to Avengers.
For a moment, I'm gonna thank him. You're next.
Sure and honest. That man has called me out for scrap. I'll fight you. It's not gonna end well for you,
Boy, the Brahmin 5606 can get 3 days younger than me, thinks he can beat me. I'm going to fight you.
We'll do it in the
Wednesday the 21st. But now, I'm taking the next level. I will destroy you. Be scared and be stronger.
Confidence was ecstatic. I had full belief in my victory. Days went by, back and forth, videos on each other, and in the end, it was about as anticlimactic as the Rise of Skywalker. And in the end, after all the build-up, after all the intenseness, just some Minecraft server lists were recorded.
Disappointed!
Brilliant! The moment came. I choked.
I am not.
So I had to sneak at least one in there.
No!
I win! I won the whole thing!
I choked like a goat. Yeah, I've not been satisfied with my defeat. I've been ready to avenge myself. I've been training hard. I've been working. I've been doing 9 to 5 every single day in the hope to beat the skinny get. This is Lewis vs. Bro moment 2. Right, you lot, and I hate to say it, but we gotta admit it. I'm just a 1-year wonder. You can just call me YouTube Fernando Torres. Yeah, in a Liverpool shirt. He was one of the most lethal strikers in the world. But you put him in a Chelsea shirt and he had a goal drought more dry than that of a lake in Chad.
You can't do that!
Pitiful. My channel is on an absolute decline. You can just call me The Simpsons. I show you that, yeah, once it had incredible respect and a lot of people saw it as one of the greatest comedies on TV. Now, people look at it the same way that I'd look at Geordie Shore. Biting it off is useless. I mean, these days, Harvey's getting more views than me. A guy who makes Roblox content. I was doing that 5 years ago, and he doesn't even put commentary in it, honestly. His videos are more lazy than that of Snorlax. I'm not going to lose to a guy whose greatest and most iconic achievement was making a cheetah maze. That's not exactly the Mona Lisa, mate. I have the same faith in a modern type of content video getting views that I do that the new Avatar will be good. I just know it's going to be a CGI mess. It'd be like watching a Michael Bay movie. But I'm not going to admit defeat. I do not want to have the legacy of that guy who sang the Superman song.
Kiss! Comb your hair! Wave! Wave your hands! Superman!
Now he probably works in a Lidl somewhere. I mean, I couldn't tell you the name of the guy if my life depended on it. That's how irrelevant he is. So I needed to put on my Sherlock Holmes glasses and really find the root of the problem. I've been searching, I've been working hard, and when I say I worked hard, I spent 5 minutes looking at my videos and realised A bloody Corsa video on Uri Geller isn't going to do well because he hasn't been relevant since the 80s. You know, when there was like 2 TV channels and kids would just go and do weird stuff in fields and commit crimes and it was fine. You know, when like kids could get lost on a school trip and the teacher could keep us all.
No way.
Start talking about some more relevant topics. It'd be like if I started talking about something from 2017. You know, that if I started going on about that one Lil Pump song, you know, that one where he just repeats Gucci Gang about 100 times. That song's about as underwhelming as watching The Rise of Skywalker. What I thought I'd do was go back to last year. You know, that year where Trump messed up 3 days into the year, and really find what worked last year, because I peaked around summer last year to spring this year, and then went down. And I tell you, one series that did extremely well was the beef with hit YouTuber BroMoment5606.
Who the fuck is that guy?
I mean, his name's very fitting because you roll your eyes as soon as you see one of his videos. I mean, I lost a scrap to this guy.
Of course it does.
Yeah, he looks like if the Rugrats went emo. He looks like if the Milky Bar kid went through depression. I should have beat this guy in a Connect 4 scrap, and I've not been able to sleep for a year because of this. I've been tossing and turning, honestly. I've been bloody baffled at the fact that I lost to a guy. His main selling point is that he used to pretend he went to sleep in a coat. Who cares? Now, I was thinking to myself lately, but I needed something to kind of kickstart this beef, and I'm gonna call the guy out, right? So, if you don't know, I have a second channel. It's even worse than this somehow, and what I do on that channel is one of my key series is I react to some of my older videos and see if they still hold up, and see if the likes of the Cloud Vera or Q&A with Gremlin are still the absolute bangers that they claim to be. And Brad made a very interesting video the other day on his main channel, which happened. He claims that it was just a coincidence, but I know he was looking for a video idea. He typed in what I was doing and found it. Signal Fight. It will be on September the 11th, Sunday, September the 11th, a very historic day. We are going to have a scrap. If Bromo is to lose the scrap, he has to make the return too. It has to happen. And if I lose, I have to make another Teddy special. It has to happen. For a moment, I hope you accept this deal. Because if you don't, bottled it. Right, you lot. And for a moment has officially accepted the fight. Here's how it went down. Ayo, bro, remember that scrap we had? He didn't know which bloody one. My God, there's only really one. Remember? Then I called him out for another one, and he was like, "Oh dear, there is fear in him. You can see it. He was shaking." And then he's very confident he's gonna win 2-0. He's got the second win, and I'm not too sure. Then I announced the forfeit, said the date, and so we're doing the 10th instead because he was out on the 11th. Of course he is. So September the 10th, it's happening. And then, yeah, so we got the deal sorted. The scrap will officially be on the Bro Moment channel on September the 10th. And I'm going to win. There is no scenario where I lose this. I'm going to tweet, I'm going to shock the world. And I'm going to win this time. I've got more knowledge, strength and integrity than Bro Moment. And he is going to flop. I see it coming a mile away.